Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, and welcome to today's episode of pants currently in my rotation. So today I'm going to be showing you pants similar to my shoe episode because my shoe episode, not to brag, but it got 96 views. I know not all of them were me, so not to flex or anything, but I'm kind of blowing up. So, on that note, we are going to do a little shoot off of that episode and we're going to do a pants currently in my rotation episode. So, we will talk a little bit about the pants currently in my rotation and what the season is that we are currently rotating through. It is currently November, and November in Milan is warmer than November in Connecticut, let me tell you. Not that I have much reference. I haven't been there in 2 years. And I haven't been there in the fall in I think almost 3 or 4 years. I can't really tell time, but it's been a while. All I can say is I know that it was a lot colder. Anyway, so yeah, it's November. It's November in Milan, meaning you kind of do need to wear tights under your pants. I'm not. I'm either going like full legging under the pants or no legging under the pant. But I definitely feel like tights would be the perfect in the middle. But I'm not wearing them because I don't like how tights are on my tummy and it gives me a stomach ache. But maybe I should just like rip it and just start doing it. Anyway, this means that the pants currently in my rotation are trousers, velvet / tweedy pants that are also of like a darker color. I don't really wear jeans that much, but I do have a few in the rotation. When it comes to the winter, and just in general, but like especially the winter, I like to keep the clothes that I don't wear often out of my sight because it makes it a lot harder to plan outfit. Especially in the winter, leaving the house is so hard because it's so cold. I have to keep it simple. Right, the pants in my rotation. So we'll see them here. I don't think I've bought any new pants recently. I'm pretty sure all of these I've accumulated over the past 3 years, and they pretty much go with everything. There is a new pair of pants that I do want to buy. I went to Bershka the other day, and I saw these like velvet-ish kind of like jeans. They said that they were mid-rise, but they were most definitely high-rise, and they were like brown velvet, but if you looked at it in certain angles, like underneath it was blue, like the fabric was blue, but I guess the velvet or whatever was brown, and they were really funky and they were really stiff. I love stiff pants. Maybe I'll go back and get them. I'm not sure, but they were funky, and that's why I liked them because I was like, maybe I'm just like out of touch with the trends, but like this really seemed like a unique piece. So now let's get into the pants. So first are these Bershka pants. I bought these, I believe, in 2024-ish. Yeah, 2024. It has these like pleats here on the waist. It has double buttons here and on the inside, and then like, so they're this kind of like, you also can't feel it material. It's kind of nylon, like it's not soft like cotton. It's a little bit more rough. Can't really describe it. It's more plasticky, but I kind of like it because it gives that kind of like billow effect. The pockets are actually really nice. They're really deep. They were a lot longer. I had to actually cut them, but you can still see that they're still pretty long. This is one of the main pants in my rotation because they're just so simple. It's black. It's easy. I don't know. It really explains itself. Next are these Burberry pants. I got them from one of my friends. I can't remember if I got them for free or if she made me pay for them, but they are these gorgeous Burberry pants with like this really gorge plaid material. It's got kind of like a boot cut vibe going for it. I usually wear them in the rain. They are this wool material. They have pockets. They're a little bit big on me, but it's fine. I usually wear a belt or something, or I wear pants underneath like the leggings I was telling you before. That way I fill them out a little more. But generally I usually wear them in the rain. They have this kind of this like double layer inside so that like, I don't really know what that's for, but I imply that that's make it for rain boots. But yeah, they're cute. I wear them usually with like a black turtleneck. Yeah, usually a black sweater. But usually honestly whatever because it's like the rain. But on to the next. This next pair is so freaking good. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Look at these ones. They have this little thing in the back here. They got the double buttons in the front. They're like a little bootleg type situation. So they have like pockets here. But these are my favorite pants. I remember I bought them on Vinted. I don't remember what the price was, and I was kind of like, okay, whatever. I got them, and I was like, I was not expecting them to be this perfect. These are a staple. I don't love jeans, but these are gonna consistently stay in my rotation. How could they not? They're perfect. And I've bought a lot of jeans in my life and I've gotten rid of a lot, but these I'm never getting rid of. And there's not much more to say than that. Okay, on to the next. Next are these pants. They're from Subdued. These indigo jeans. They're definitely not denim. They definitely have some amount of elastic in it. They have these white stitchings on the sides and on the front. If you see, they're high-waisted, as you can probably tell. They're a little big on me, so I usually wear a belt. They're also long, as you can see, so I also have to wear taller boots, but I kind of like that vibe. They're my sister's, and I kind of kept them in the back of my closet for a while, but recently they've come into the spotlight. Like I said, I usually wear a belt, so I enjoy having to wear a belt with them. I usually wear them with a button up, tucked in with the belt. I don't know, I feel like it's really playful in that sense because I can play around with different button ups and different belts and different combinations like that. I'm a really big fan of these pants exactly for that reason. Yeah, I don't know, just they're generally really cool. They were an unexpected comeback because I thought that post 2020 I would never wear high-waisted jeans again. Actually, no, that's not true. Post 2022. But anyway, I've had this recent revival of high-waisted jeans and I personally think that they're really coming back, but that's for society to decide, not me. On to the next. Next is this pair of jeans. So I bought these jeans in the second year of my university. I bought them from Urban Outfitters. I don't know the name of their model, but they're the wide leg thing and they're low rise. They have this little red thing in the pockets right here. They came a lot longer and I obviously shortened them as well. Honestly, I paid €70 for them and I kind of regret it. I remember I wanted the darker wash, but they didn't have it in my size. They only had this one. And also this size was a size smaller than what I wanted. So I was kind of regretting spending so much money on them. But I really did like the way that they look. I did like how I could combine them with colors. So I didn't return them. I definitely like the fit. I like the wide leg. They're cute. I'm normally now wearing them as an in the house pant when I don't plan on leaving the house, but I want to feel I'm dressed up. That way I can stay productive. These are them. All in all, I would rate them a 6 out of 10. Next are these pants. So I bought them on Vinted. I don't remember if I bought them last year or the year before. I think I bought them this past year. They're this corduroy stripe pant situation. They got a little flare at the bottom. They have this thing here where you can lace things through, but I haven't done that. They're, to be honest, not very flattering at all, but they're comfy. I bought them because I wanted to have pants that were a little bit more unique, that I could put in my rotation, that I could just wear a black sweater with that would spice up an outfit. And then I realized that I actually don't like spicing up my outfits. I realized that I am a simple girl and I like being simple and things being simple. But I have them. I usually wear them in the house now. Sometimes I wear them out, but it's not very often. They're definitely more of an in-house pant. The same kind of with the last pants I showed you. And I think from all these lessons, it's why I haven't bought pants in so long. I realized that I already have my staples, and I already have my rotation. Anything new is really not gonna disrupt that rotation. It would just be junk at that point. I already have everything that I need. So let me continue showing you what else I have. We have 4 more left, so let's see if we can get through them fast. Next, we have these H&M trousers. I bought them in my first year of university, and these are definitely not as good of quality as the Bershka trousers. They are the same price, so I would tell you if you were looking for good trousers, go to Bershka as opposed to H&M. But these ones are cute. They have this kind of elastic thing in the back, which is cute, but they were really long. I also had to shorten these ones. I don't know, they're cute. They have this little dart here. They kind of maintain their this press seam in the front, if you can see it. Even after I've been washing them for 2 or 3 years, they still have that press seam, which is nice. It's cute. I usually wear them a lot in the winter, obviously, when over leggings. And they're cute. They're basic. On to the next. We're gonna take a brief intermission while I eat lunch. Then we'll be back for the next 3 pairs of pants. So stay tuned. Hey, is it on? Yeah, it is. Hey guys, I'm back. So I did eat lunch and watch some Hypebeast videos. Wait, let me turn this heater off. Ate lunch. It was delish. Watch some Hypebeast videos. Pondered. It's a constant thing, I guess. Okay, so now my next pair of pants. These jeans. So I bought them from Zara in 2022, in the summer of 2022. I bought them for €10. They're 100% cotton. They're nice and like not stretchy. Ugh, I think the rips are perfect because they're not too much. It like has a subtle rip. They're the perfect like slouchy denim jean. And like if I wear it with tights, it looks cute. Like the perfect like mid-rise. These are really good. They're jeans that have standed the test of time and they will probably continue to do so. So yeah. On to the next one. Okay, next are these pants that have a very funny story behind them. My boyfriend had bought from Humana, and they were like these. They're wool. I don't know if you can see, but they were like longer and a little bit wider. And so my boyfriend had bought them and he was like really in love with them. And then I was like, well, they're big on him. And I was like, I should shrink them in the wash. That way, like, I can also wear them. And so I did. And then I shrunk them too much. And he got mad at me because he was like not happy with the outcome. But they have this cute little crossover part here. Cute, simple trousers with a crazy story behind them. Yeah, my boyfriend to this day is still mad at me about it, but whatever. Won't do it again, I guess. On to the very last pair. Lastly are these Levi's jeans that are boot cut. I have to wear big pants with them as well. But they fit me so well. I got them from Vino Kilo in my first year of university. Because they're so tight, I feel like sometimes they make my stomach look a little big. But whatever, that's just me complaining. I know I'm small. They're low rise. They're really tight. They're really hot and cute. And I'm obsessed with them. I don't wear them that often because like I usually have to wear a heel with them. And I don't know. I feel like there's just not really a lot of occasions where they make sense. I bought them, I think, for something like €20. And I don't know, they're really good quality. And they look good on me. I just never wear them, you know? It's a shame. I should start wearing them more. That is all the pants in my rotation, except for one pair of Bershka pants, which are similar to the first ones, but a slightly more straight leg. They're in the laundry right now because I spilled tomato sauce on them when I was eating dinner on Monday. So yeah, those are all the pants in my rotation. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy seeing now these pants on me, knowing a little bit of story behind them, where they're from. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Until the next episode, let me know what kind of videos I should make. I've gotten one recommendation that I should do a thrift with me video, but I kind of like videos where I just get to film at home. So I could do like a thrift with me on Vinted and we can like do a screen recording on that. That could be fun as well. We'll see. But anyways, keep an eye out for new stuff, watch some old stuff, and have a great rest of the day. Until next time.